Hello and welcome to today's video. Today we are going to be talking about this Tyripposlothephant head. This is just the headpiece. If you haven't seen the intro video for this series yet, please go and watch that. I'll put a little clicky linky thing up. Without that, this would be making no sense whatsoever. So anyway, let's get on with the instruction part of this video. Okay, so here are the parts we're going to need for this head. That's kind of a lot of parts for something that winds up being so small, but mostly because all these parts are small. So let's start over here. We've got 4 1x2 of these little tan gray sandstone tiles right there. These are going to be like decorations on his head, and one of them is actually a filler on the inside of its head. Then we've got these little hooky clippy pieces. We're going to need 6 of those in total. I've got 2 here because these work with the hinge and the neck part, and we've got 4 over here because these work as part of the face. 2 of them are going to have these little red eyepieces in them. I left these red eyepieces in when I was sorting out and taking apart the head because they're just a pain to get out of the slots. Then we've got 3 of these 2x2 gray tiles. We've got these little 1x2 pieces with the face that goes up. We've got 2 of those and 3 that go down. There's one over here as well. This works in the neck, but these 2 work on the sides of the face. We've got this piece. This is sort of optional and sort of not. It's for the inside of the mouth, and you can leave it out if you want to, but it makes the head a lot more fragile. We've got this one slope piece for the nose. We've got 2 1x2 flat tiles. Those go on the sides of the face. Oh, there's another one back here. A third one for the back of the neck again. We've got 2 cheese slopes. Only 2 this time, only 2 1x1s. We've got 2 1x2s up here. And we've got these 2x2 plates with one stud in the middle. We're going to need 4 of those. They're actually really useful in this build. We've got these 2 clips, which are going to go together and make a mouth. These 3 other parts are also for the mouth. This is another up-going piece like these. This is another 1x2 tile. And this is another 1x2 cheese slope thingy. Those are going to make its jaw. For the tusks, we've got pretty much another horn and clip piece. So it's the arm with the hole in the middle, like that. And a big horn. We're going to stick these into these clips in a weird way like this in order to get the tusk, and the way that tusks are supposed to be shaped. Then up here we've got 3 dots. 2 of these are going to be for the neck area, and one of these just goes on the inside of this 3x3 radar dish, which makes the end of the nose. I'm just going to leave mine in there for now. And we've got 2 jumper plates here. Each one has a 1x1 tile. That's going to work on the side of the face as well. And here we've got 1 clip, 1 1x2 cheese slope, and 1 of these bar pieces. We're going to need 2 of each of those. I've got the full assembly here. We're going to use those for kind of the back of the head where it curves back towards the neck. Okay, so you're going to want to start by taking 2 of these pieces, and a 2x2 tile. So start by putting these on top of one another. It's going to give you a good 2x2 surface. We want to do that on this side as well. We want to connect them all over the top with one of these pieces. Now we're going to take these 2 pieces hanging over the sides and put one on the back and one on the front. Real quick on the bottom, we're going to take this disc piece and put it right in there. Then on whichever side you decide for being the front, we're going to put a plate there and one of these tiles with the 1 stud in the center. We're later going to put our radar dish on this, one with the stud on the back, but we're not going to do that quite yet because it's going to be in our way. So the next thing we want to do is we want to take more of those tiles with the 1 stud on the front and put them 1 stud forward like this. They'll be hanging over a bit, but that's okay. And put that one on each side for the front of the face. Now what we want to do is we want to take our hookies. Mine one has the eyeball in it. You want to put the eyeball on the top here, and one on the top on each side. And we want to take an empty one, 2 of those, put one on the bottom on each side to fill up the rest of those empty studs. Next what we're going to do is we're going to take our jumper plates and flat tiles. So we've got a 1x2 jumper plate, and this 1x1 tile, we just put it right on the top on the center there. We need 2 of those. We're just going to put those covering these studs here. Next we're going to take our 1x2 tiles and glue one of those on each side of his face. Let's see, yes, that's my other one. There we go. So now at this point what we want to do is we want to take a 1x2 tile, place it right on the center there, this 1x2 sloped piece, and put it leading down off that edge. take our other tile with the one stud in the center, and before we put it on right there, we want to take two of these not gray pieces, they're these weird sand color, and put them each so they're sticking one edge off of this tile. We're going to put that there so he's kind of got this weird thing heading back. Next we're going to grab this cheese slope, the green one. I'm using it right here, though I'll show you later this is kind of just random hairdo stuff that he's got on him, and you can switch it around as you'd like, but I've got it like this on him. Now what we're going to do is we're going to take the red-eyed nose, put it right on there. Should look something like that. Now what we need to do is we're going to come back. So we've got this assembly I showed you earlier. Let's grab the pieces for that. That's one of those, and one of those. So what we need is a clip for this. We want to clip the thing into the bar. And then we want to put our cheese slope on the bar. So we've got two mirrored versions of this. Now what we want to do is we want to clip those into the top studs like that, and it will give us a good part of his head. Now let's see what we have left here. So I'm going to grab these two pieces. This is the hanging over piece and this bar piece. We're going to grab this and put it right on top there, and then put this one on top of that. Next what we want to do is we want to take each of these hooky pieces, put them coming off of the top of that. And while we're at it, we're going to take this bar piece, put it coming off the back. Then what we want to do is we want to take these two studs, put them each going upwards, and take these one by one cheese slopes, put them each going inwards toward this little ball socket joint. Now what we want to do is we want to take this flat piece we've got, put it right on top there, and stick this whole assembly into the back of its head. Should fit quite snugly. Now for the jaw. The jaw is the only part we're missing. I'm just going to pull in all the rest of the pieces for this since there's not that many left. We've got this clip piece. Start there. Put it right here in relation to our head. We're going to take this, put this hold up piece underneath it, put our 1x2 tile on the end, and put our cheese slope on the end of that. Now we can just plug that in. Leave it slightly open because when it is closed it is possible to get open. It's harder without the tucks there, you kind of have to reach in under and it's awkward. So just leave that slightly open for your own convenience. Now we take our tusks, again just two clips and two of these weird fang claw pieces. I don't know what those are called. I use them a lot though, they're really useful. And just position those so the clip is going inside this hook. Let me see if I can give you a good close-up there. Technically this is an illegal building technique, but it works, so we'll be using it. And that is the Tyripposlothephant head. Hello everybody, thanks for watching. I'm not going to say too much at the end of this video except to go watch the next one. This is going to be an entire series. We've got a lot of body parts to cover for Tyripposlothephants. Plenty of things to do. So anyway, thanks for watching this video. I will see you in the next one where we will be covering mostly his back and the forestry on top of it.